Hey y'all, it's the Lock Twins here in Atlanta, Georgia. So we're here with a tutorial on passion braids. This was our first attempt at it. So we're gonna use the Freetress Clean Therapy. This is the braiding hair that comes pre-washed already. I really love it. It was so smooth and easy to work with. And then this is gonna be the Freetress or the Shake and Go braid. This is not the Waterwave. This one is the braid. We saw it done with the Waterwave, but we wanted to try some other hair. And this is just what we picked up in the store. It was right in there, and we use Waterwave for other styles, and it's a really good, Waterwave is really good, but sometimes it gets kinky on you. So we just want to try something different. So we're using the Freetress braid hair. I went ahead and parted her hair, and I'm going to split it into 3 sections using my comb because I wanted the parts to be kind of clean. And I went ahead and just tamed it using some of our DSoleil edge tamer. We haven't decided what we're going to name that product yet, but it's going to be coming out soon. We've been using it on a lot of our clients, and we love the hold on it. So we finally found a consistency that works. I'm going in with a piece of hair. The pieces were literally like small to medium. I didn't count them all, but I'm going to count them from the video just to let you know how much I did in each one. We're on second piece right here. So I'm going to use the braiding hair first and then work my way into the curly hair, which is the Freetress braid. So we were gonna go ahead and start to pre-part out the next section. I did 2 at the bottom, 3 at the row above it, and then 2 above that one. So they were pretty large. There's actually another idea we're gonna do with these pretty soon, but we wanted to offset the part, so we did more of a large brick layering on this portion. So you're just gonna see me carving out her hair. Her hair is very long and very thick, so I was just making sure that it's even. Proportions is gonna be the biggest thing about braiding, I've noticed. So I'm just going to jump to a clip where we already had the 3 braided, but I have up close and personal shots that are coming next. The tip I want to show you all here is that I realized that once I was working my way from the bottom up, the goal wasn't so much to pull them apart. It's more so pulling inside of the petal, kind of making it a petal. So I noticed that only halfway through being done, and then we went through and back and adjusted them. But you see how they still kind of look uniformed on the other sides. I hadn't got to pulling them yet, but I just want to make sure I showed you an up close visual of the petals. You're making petals in them. So you don't want them to look so just pulled apart, thrown together. You want them to look like they have petals. So that was a very nice. And I'm just going to stop talking here and just let you all kind of finish until we jump back into the next portion of the actual braid beginning again. So we went ahead, sectioned our hair into 3, braided 1, 2. I'm going to stop right here and make sure I have a grip on the hair. And then I'm going to go in with my first piece. 1, 2. I stopped right here. Grab another piece of hair. 1, 2. I'm not going to add another piece. 1, 2. Now right here, I was just checking if I needed another piece of braiding hair or if I needed to go right in with that other hair, the bohemian braid. But I added another piece of braiding hair because this side was really thick. It was a little thicker than the back. So I added another piece of braiding hair. So that's 4 pieces of braiding hair. And then I'm going in with my first piece of bohemian braid. Each time I add bohemian braid, there are about 2 to 3 pieces in each little group I pick up. So while she's passing me hair, that is bohemian braid, but it is about 2 to 3 strands, and each one wasn't the same. I was just trying to get the length after a while, but before I got to the bottom, I was just trying to get the thickness. As I work my way down the braid, I'm making sure that I'm not braiding super tight. That was something else I noticed on here. I was like, don't braid too tight, because once it's time to make the rose petals or the butterfly braid and distress it, it's going to be very, very hard for you because you've already braided the braid too tight. So please braid loosely. I'm just trying to make sure I got a grip on it. This is sped up. It looks like I'm holding it so taut, but I'm really not. I barely have a hold on it actually. So do not hold the braid too tight. As I worked my way to the bottom, I was trying to focus on how long we wanted the braids to be. Some of them actually came out a little uneven, but we went ahead and edited it at the end and cut some of that hair off and everything. I'm going to take a strand of the hair, the little piece off, and I'm just going to wrap it around a few times and then make a knot. On this one, I decided to go in and then also add a rubber band. So as I said, we were learning as we were going, so you can easily add a rubber band first and then go back and add a piece of hair. Take out a piece of hair and wrap it around the rubber band to conceal it. So we're gonna add or you can just add some nail glue. Actually, that would have been quick. I don't know why I didn't think about it, but I was just trying to hurry up and do this style because we wanted to see how it was gonna look. So we just wrapped it around and it turned out really nice. I'm starting from the bottom again, and I'm just going to start pulling those rose petals apart. You're going to see me pulling the sides right here, but I really should have been pulling the inside of the petals. The more you distress it, the better it's gonna look. I just didn't want them to look too distressed because I wanted to see how they were gonna age, and I didn't want them to get too raggedy, basically like too ragged, too fast. So I wanted to see what the hair was gonna do. I had never seen the style before, so we were just going down and just editing it all up and down the braid until you get the braid to look like how you want it to look. First piece, braid once, braid twice. Second piece, braid once, braid twice. Make sure I have a grip on it. Third piece, braid once, braid twice. Fourth piece, braid once, braid twice. 2 to 3 strands of bohemian braid, braid once, braid twice. Right here I had started to see that I can let up some. I don't have to have it so tight. Another 2 to 3 pieces of bohemian braid. Bohemian braid pieces I'm not going to be able to count. Sometimes we were just, like I said, focusing on the thickness and the length of it. So I am going to have, of course, in the beginning of the video, you saw how many packs we use. So that'll just kind of tell us a marker for it. But after a while, don't let it get the best of you. The style is supposed to be messy. The only clean part about it was supposed to be the parts. So I just made sure that when I did that last and third row, that middle part was offset from the middle part of the front of the head, because that's going to be a little bit offset from the front, and you'll see it when it all pulls together. So here is the finished product. Remember to shop your edge tamer from us. It's going to be a link pretty soon, but right now you can order it through pre-order. We are the Lock Twins here in Atlanta, Georgia. Hopefully you book this style with us, but if not, the style is a beautiful style to try. Thank you for being here with our video. If you made it to the end, go ahead and press the subscribe button just to make sure you're in tune with all of our hair videos. And thank y'all for all the support. Be safe, stay healthy, wear your mask,